So, we had short session where Greg and Little Lizard Man, we went upstairs and we looked into warehouse and we found goodies in warehouse. But we also noticed that door was of crush and there were many footsteps going north and to the west. We found creature that made of footsteps. It was Big Bush. We fought Big Bush. It was easy challenge. Posed no threats to Greg. We set it on fire a lot, and also shot many crossbow bolts into it. It was epic battle, but we were very stronger. We then went up and we ran into Ishol, Gorlar, who punched us, and we are unconscious, Ning. And that is all I remember. Is that accurate?
Enough, yeah.
And Skitter is missing.
Yeah, Skitter is missing.
Skitter fell into chasm we will never find again. So sad.
Okay, so you guys...
we are also now leveling 3.
Yes, you guys are up to level 3. And you are... give me a second. Gotta scroll the bar over. You guys are now here.
Well, we are in Room of Infinite Blackness.
We're in the side wing of a church.
Yeah, you should be able to see just a little bit.
I don't see.
Scroll around.
Oh, I see. Wow, this room is very leg. Oh, now it is okay. It must have had to the loading.
Yeah, it was... I've noticed Roll20 has been a little chunky tonight. Okay. So you guys are in a small cell. Let me get him in here. Cool.
I was gonna say that whole extra cell and they put us in the same one.
No, they put you guys in the same one. I guess he's about as big as Greg. So you guys are in a small cell. Not pictured there are like kind of some straw pallets and like a bucket, and otherwise it's just small, cramped, and dirty. And there's a fair amount of blood everywhere. Some of it is probably yours. But all things considered, for being out for a while, you guys are feeling better. You got your spells back, and you're back up to full health. Across the way from you is a giant old man. He's
just so old.
Well, so he's got, I mean, he looks like if Santa Claus was like hella buff and also like probably 8 feet tall. Maybe taller.
So like Santa Claus from that Guardians movie.
Sure.
But buff.
Yeah, but like
oh
way
no,
buffer.
Greg stole his accent.
But so he's just kind of checked out in the corner of his cell. And so on and so forth. I'm gonna slowly populate the rest of this area so you have some things to deal with. But so you guys are, as far as you can tell, you are completely alone. And there's nobody coming to check up on you. I guess, I don't know. I'm going
Aren't
to
we
assume,
all truly alone?
I'm going to assume you guys woke up at about the same time. I mean, if you want to roleplay not waking up at the same time, I don't care that much.
It doesn't matter too much to me. Yeah, let's just say we both woke up at roughly the same time.
Okay.
This isn't where I went to sleep.
I'm gonna do a roll real quick just for my own purposes. Okay, so we're gonna...
Okay. It's a very peaceful kidnapping on my part.
Are you okay? I see you have come awake.
You want to catch me up on this?
What happened was I was walking to fulfill my quest and to help out my parents when I ran into, I guess myself, as it were. I'm starting to recollect a little bit more. Yes, I remember now. Gorlar sent myself to kill myself. And so I took oath of vengeance upon him. Yes, I don't think I'm making much sense, am I, Therese?
You really never have. I'm shaking the door, testing it.
But that doesn't... Why would Greg starts, like, looking at his, like, arms and hands and stuff. Oh my god!
Ignoring my insane companion, I'm doing perception checks. Shit.
Okay. So, you are in a small-ass cell. So... I guess it's 10 by 15. That's actually the size of a reasonable bedroom outside of D&D.
It's bigger than the room
spaces.
I'm in right now.
Yeah, okay. So, compared to what you're used to, this is actually quite spacious. This is nice.
My room is the size of me to Greg. And this, this room is 50% bigger than the room I'm in.
Okay. Right. So, there are bars on the, I guess the southern wall is made out of big metal bars. They look pretty sturdy. Same thing with the door. Looks like it's bolted and locked shut and maybe a couple other things. Let's see. But apart from that, what'd you roll for perception? 8. Okay, yeah, you
Garbage.
don't really notice too much else. I mean, you see Santa Claus in the other cell.
Therese, I need you to do something very important for me. Look at my face. Start telling me what I look like.
Vacant?
No. Describe features. Features, my friend.
Vacant?
What color are my eyes?
I can't tell. They're too chibi.
Use the portrait in the bottom left. That's a great retort, though.
I'm trying to load up this portrait from the sidebar. What would that be, like, auburn?
They're like, I don't know, Shelly,
sort of reddish.
you made his face.
Yeah,
This one's on you.
they're red.
Trying to Google the color auburn to see if it's right.
Hey,
I mean,
Sorry about
auburn's
that.
like a brown red.
Yeah, they're like
No.
they're like orange.
Yeah, they're
but
like an
that's-
orangey red.
that's not right. It should not be auburn. It should be blue. Tell me, what is... I start, like, feeling my, like, nose and, like, teeth and stuff like that. And I say, oh no, none of this makes sense. But who am I?
Did you get this far without knowing what you look like?
I didn't think, it didn't occur to me until now that I realized that something is very, very wrong here.
It's
I
been
feel like
days.
I am of two mind. I've been in a fog, my friend. I was not able to think. But, taking multiple blows to forehead has greatly increased my cognitive abilities. No. I remember who I am now. I am Dmitry Molkovovich, and I took oath of vengeance upon this Gorlar, and I'm going to reaffirm it here in this cell with you as my witness. We will find that asshole, that no talent S-clown, and we will bring him to justice. We will take my oath of revenge here.
All right, I can't take any more of this. I'm rattling the cage. Like, can we skip to the execution?
With Drez as my witness, we will
They
strike
could have
him
locked me anywhere
down.
else. Anywhere else. I
I
can see
strike
they
a
have other
very,
rooms. What the hell?
I strike a very heroic and vengeful pose at the
That
same
no
time.
one can see,
Yes.
unless the old man's really curious.
All right. So is this cell? Is it the bars and then door on right side over there, or is it like wall and then like dungeon door?
It's wall on every side. Yeah, except for the southern section, which you can see through, which is bars.
Which is bars. Okay. So we can see Claws of Santa.
Yeah, you can see Claws of Santa.
Well, Dorez, what do you think of the cell door? Do you think you can pick it? Or do you think we're in here for good haul?
I'm thinking we're short one kobold.
Yeah, we lost our little gnome friend or whatever he was.
It's just getting more wrong.
Alright, I go over to...
Do we have our weapons or anything like that? Like, what's on us?
You guys do not have your weapons. You have your armor and let me see.
Do I still have like my regent pouch and casting focus and stuff?
You've got that. They pretty much just took away your goodie bags.
Oh, that's
and
a
like
shame.
and like my spear that I forgot I had for most of the playthrough.
Yeah. And your bow
Alright.
that yeah.
I go up to bars and I test them. They're pretty sturdy, yes? Iron?
Yeah, they're steel. These are
Oh,
bars
these are-
meant to hold people in.
Probably.
Are there like windows?
No. In fact, roll a nature check.
Doo-doo-doo. Looking for it. There we go.
Okay, you're underground. You can kind of tell based on like the humidity and stuff like that you're probably a good like 20, 30 feet underground ish.
Shit.
Alright.
Man, I have an extensive bag of tricks that does not help this exact situation. I'm just...
I shout out across the hallway, Sinterklaas! Sinterklaas!
He kind of looks up at you,
Oh, look, Greg found the fourth wall.
and then he looks back at the floor. He is not interested.
This is where I wish that tree tokens worked indoors.
Alright. Our beardy friend over there, he will apparently not help. I... Think, Greg, think. What can I do?
You could hit it.
What could I do that would help?
You could hit it. It'd make me feel better.
I hit it for 11. I do nothing.
Okay. So you hit the thing, and almost as if on cue, a drow and a kenku just kind of roll out of where you couldn't see before. And I guess technically they're in
Literally
they're in this
roll.
formation. And so yeah, literally.
Oh, hey,
roll.
how's it
Not
going,
really.
guys?
Okay,
They roll into frame like Fizzgig.
So, Greg, you recognize the drow. I don't recognize the drow. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. We need a drow name. So the drow is Gorlar's second-hand man. You saw him earlier, and you've seen him many times before. He's the guy that you would talk to when Greg wanted you to do something for him. Name submissions. There we go. And he's a mean cuss, and he doesn't like you. He doesn't like anybody. You're not even sure if he really likes Gorlar, but he's
Or
never seemed to-
himself.
Yeah, well, very, very possibly. He might not care for himself either. He definitely has the look of somebody that looks at himself in the mirror and he's like, "Yep, I'm ugly as shit," and that's just it. Okay.
What is his name?
It's a little bit over dramatic, but Dread Killhall.
He's the one person that Greg won't to talk up the self-esteem of.
Kill the halls with bells of dread.
Yeah, so he is.
Oh, hey there, Dread Killhall. It's a long time no see. How you doing today? I bet you feel really proud of yourself right now looking at me in this jail cell, huh?
He looks at you, and then he kind of snorts, And then he kind of like cranes his neck around you to look at Drez and's like, "So Drez, they'll see you now."
Why does anyone know my name?
Why does... Well, that's fine. Okay, I guess you can talk to him. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay.
Sad, dejected Greg.
It's okay. I will stick Great Axe up his asshole sooner or later. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Okay. So what happens is, he's going to motion for Drez. He's motioning for you to come to the door, Drez, I guess.
Oh, great. Great.
Okay. So he is going to point at you and make a strength check.
I'm looking for it, and boop.
Okay.
Shit.
Your wrists
on, man.
instantly snap together. You hadn't noticed
Oh,
them until
great.
now, but you have 2 metal bands around your wrists that
Man, I
have your
really
hands
failed that perception check.
completely
Wow.
bound together.
Both
And,
of us?
Yes, both of you. Both of
Okay.
your hands are stuck together. And you might
Mine
be
too,
able
or
to force
just
it
his?
out. Yours too.
You're really
And
embarrassing that they mixed up the
his
cuffs
strength
and
check
like
was
our
my
hands
strength
stuck to
check,
each
that
other.
doesn't- No.
Yeah. So anyway, so he is going to smoothly open up the door, and he is going to motion for Drez to come out of the cell. And the Kenku has a spear, and he's kind of pointing it at you, Greg.
Oh boy. Do I want to do something stupid?
I'm gonna roll for perception, and I'm going to check which... Can I tell which one has the keys on him?
Let's see. The Dread definitely
Okay,
has
I don't
the
need to
keys.
roll for it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Well, that's useless. I'm not rolling for anything, so we gotta disregard it.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a ridiculous perception check.
Yes.
Yeah, oh well. Too bad, so sad.
What
Actually,
did he percept?
You do percept something.
Are you typing something secret to him right now?
No. We'll see if he
Oh.
notices. Anyway, so what are you up to, Drez?
Wait, what? You'll see if he notices. Don't you have to tell him because you're the DM?
No, I notice.
Okay.
Play along.
Well, I guess I'm going to play along.
Okay. So you're going to follow Dread out into the hall?
For starters,
Okay, so the door, they shove the door shut, and you are brought down the hall. So, give me a
can't
second.
see.
Give
Scary.
me a second. So
Scary.
I'm gonna reveal things that you see as you go by. So first thing you notice is that there's one of those like little plant seedling things. Oh, I didn't put a door here. Whatever. Anyway, it's effectively the doorman, and you kind of proceed down the hall into this bigger hall, and you can kind of see this bigger room down this direction, and kind of off into the distance.
It is witness puzzle. Oh, never
Keeps
mind.
going down. Okay. And then you're brought into this room. Now, I will admit, I was mildly unprepared. I totally forgot to draw a proper thing, so you're just going to have to deal with a stand-in for now.
The horror.
Yeah. So this is a, I guess he's normal person size. It feels so weird to have just a bunch of, medium-sized creatures here. Anyway, so you're brought into a room, and there are 3 of these guys, actually. They're men in green cloaks. Or women, you can't really tell. Their faces are shrouded, and they have, like, a couple of seedling-looking things with them, too. And they're standing around. 1 or 2 of them have kind of chairs, but for the most part, it looks like they've been specifically waiting for you. And
You tried to kill me.
let's see. So they're going to look at you and your accusation, and be like, "Well, you betrayed us first, so why should we care about you?"
How did I betray anyone? How do you know who I am?
A druid in this city working against the Reclaimers. Come on.
Betrayal
We've-
implies that I was
we've
ever on
seen-
your side.
We've seen your signs all over the place. Over,
Oh, you giving me crap because I have knock on doors.
over Fall's corpse, stole his crystal, left him to die in that dingy room with all those other despicable corpses. And you have the brazen attitude to accuse us of simply trying to kill you. That was justice.
Are they talking about the person we found in the cell?
Yeah.
He was already dead, right? Like, super dead.
Yeah, he was.
We've never left anyone to die. Well, we left some undead people. That doesn't really count.
Uh-huh. He's not convinced.
Have you seen his body? He was dead a long time ago.
There was nothing left after you were done with him. Just bones and his robe. And Drez was here.
Was that really right in that room?
Yeah, you wrote it on that room. You did that, and I was suppressing a laugh so hard. Because I was like, oh, he's stepping in it, and he has no idea.
that's completely absurd. Oh
That reminds me of the end of Home Alone when they're like, you guys were the ones that were flooding all the houses. Because you're leaving calling cards. And they're like, calling cards? Why'd you leave calling cards?
With the wet bandits.
The wet bandits.
I did not plan
Damn
this. I was just like, at some point they're gonna have to. Well, never mind. There's the answer.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, it does.
Jesus Christ. All right.
But your crimes notwithstanding,
Trying so hard to formulate a sentence here.
we believe you have something of ours, and we would like it back. If you give it to us or tell us where you hid it, then clearly, we can call that at least somewhat equal. You'll still pay for your crimes, but at least we will have no more quarrel with you.
That part of that sentence doesn't match with the other part of the sentence.
Look, Gorlar has plans for you. We can't change that, but we can make it worse if you so choose.
I'm not a big fan of other people's plans.
I mean, I don't think you're exactly in a position to negotiate here, are you?
There's no way of getting out of this. Shit's fucked. So that's 3 of the kindling things.
Yeah.
3 druids. And then, well, the birds haven't really been that big of an issue, but this is super outnumbered. Fuck. What do you think I have?
Well, you stole it from Fall, so you should know. The crystal, you idiot. Where did you put the crystal? We didn't find it in your possessions.
It's because I don't have it.
You threw it away.
Never had it.
You mean to tell me that you killed our associate and just
Nope.
left a powerful magical artifact just sitting on the ground next to his corpse? I find that incredibly hard to believe.
Nope, never killed anyone, never touched any kind of relic.
Roll a bluff check.
Not a bluff check, I've never touched it. It's genuinely the truth.
You're still
Where's the
rolling a
bluff
bluff check because you know what he's talking about.
Where is the bluff check? Is it called something else?
Deception?
Deception.
Yeah!
Fuck. All right.
Nice.
Fucking perfect roll.
He looks at you. I guess you're just an idiot. Fine. Dread, take him away. Clearly he's not the one I'm looking for. tell Gorlar he can have him.
Shit.
Oh, that's out the frying pan into fire.
Won't
yes?
dispute the idiot part, though.
Okay, so you are dragged back to the
Definitely
cell.
trapped myself here.
And so Dread and the Kenku drop you off, and then off they go.
Oh, I'm back in the cell.
Yeah.
Drez, I have
Unless
good
you do
news.
something on the way there.
No.
Okay.
Maybe,
Drez. Oh,
shit. I mean, they would hear if anything happened. Is the not good issue. No, we'll be back. I'm just gonna be back in the cell.
Drez,
Please.
I have good news.
Please tell me you've come up with a plan. Oh, I know what
No.
you noticed now. I see that silhouette.
Drez, I learned how to whistle.
Oh, god damn it.
It's very hard when you have no lips, okay? So, I need to keep practice. I also found this. I point to a thing that I discover in corner. Yes, I found this thing.
So there's a, well, Greg was looking around, mainly for the key, which he realized immediately, and then just inspired to keep looking. He noticed that one of the stone slabs that makes up the back wall, looks like it can shift out of the way.
Can you shift stone, my friend?
Blah.
Oh, wait, I misunderstood. Can I just move stone?
If you want to, yeah. It's got some give to it. So you could
Yeah,
push it out of the way if you so feel like it.
It would take me a while to learn stone shape.
Okay, well that is... we probably have time, but not that much time. How about we... I pushed on it lightly to see how much give and how much noise it makes in general.
Okay, it is noiseless, surprisingly.
Ilarin
whomever-
has the crystal right now, right?
Yes, I do not have crystal. Ilarn has crystal.
Your chieftain has the crystal.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Well,
He's
who
probably
cares
more
about crystal?
formidable.
We have, how do you say, not Green Mile, but other, whatever. I'm just gonna push on stone.
It budges
Tried
less than
so
you'd
hard.
think, but you're fine.
trying
The
so
old
hard to
man-
reference Shawshank, which would be like a name.
Shawshank!
Which
Yes,
is a name you would
redemption of
give a
Mr.
D&D
Shawshank.
character. This is the Goblin Leader, Shawshank.
Yes,
Okay.
redemption of Mr. Shawshank, yes.
So the old man notices you're pushing on the wall, and he kind of gets up slowly, and he gets over near the door, and he kind of whispers to you, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
Hello, you did not answer a call earlier. What compels you to speaking now?
Well, I have at least some pity for the dead.
Oh, ouch. That's
Here,
a-
I
a
should come up with more of like an old man voice for this guy. I don't know. Or maybe like a, nah, he's
Stay
not
a
like
while
old,
and
old.
listen.
He's just like kind of old and like gruff.
Formidable.
There we go. I got some pity for the dead.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah.
yeah, that'll
Yeah,
do it.
A little more mortician-y. Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. Well, why are you giving up on me right now? You haven't seen what Greg can do.
Gorlar will be along in maybe 20 minutes. He always comes. Lets you stew in there for a little while. You got lucky because, you know, Dread wanted you, but now that your strings seem to have been cut, looks like you're next for the chopping block.
Yeah, what of you? You seem pretty calm for a dead man yourself.
I mean, I just don't care.
That's said.
Didn't hear a reason not to go through the hole.
You go
So
through
tell
that
me, how long
hole
you've been in have you been in cell there, partner?
since the city, since just
The
after
worst
this
way to hold this conversation.
city fell. Well, since before, Gorlar and his reclaimer buddies, they caught me and my boys, and well, let's just say they don't take kind to poaching in Reclaimer territory, apparently.
What were you poaching?
What else? Dragons. I love them. Love knocking them out of the sky and ripping off their wings and fighting them in duels to the death.
Yeah, that does sound pretty badass.
It was. We were pretty
Alright, old
badass.
man. Yeah. So where does this stone lead? You've been here a while, you must know ups and downs, ins and outs, lefts and rights.
I have never seen that before, but I do know if you try and escape, those bracers on your arms, they'll blow up. They're enchanted with something. I don't know. Magic is not my specialty.
But you have beard. You should know magic, you have beard.
But you
I know magic, I have beard.
Really
Oh my
now.
god.
Show me your grand magic.
Alright. What would be best thing to use here?
I would love to see whether or not he actually knows any magic.
Nothing I have really works too much in situation of,
As far as I've seen so far, the only spell you know is lay on hands.
And I was
I
thinking
actually
of
know,
just-
I know many spell, but I don't think any of them... Purify food and drink isn't exactly gonna get me out of this situation. Well, I guess, would detect magic help? It just says learn school. No, that's not going to help.
Not really. You're not going to convince an old man with detect magic.
Oh. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to break. I don't give a shit what he thinks about me.
Fair enough.
Alright, I guess, okay, the flashiest thing I can do is, Shield of Faith, I guess.
Why?
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything.
Why are you
Alright.
doing this?
Oh, what would how would they even break it? If you say it's of magic, what would break it? Would they just, like, pull it apart, or?
Well, there's a keyhole. You take them off, you don't break them.
Then I guess I'm going to have to fight Gorlar with my hands bound.
A noble idea. I'll give you that.
Let's see.
But
So you got
so-
anything that can help us, or you just gonna stand there jabbering your jaw?
I'm going to try to shapeshift into a wolf.
Okay, you shapeshift into a wolf.
And nothing, it doesn't do anything wrong?
The bracers are maybe a bit looser.
It'd be significantly looser between humanoid wrists and
okay.
tiny wolf paws, so that I just don't have them on.
Okay.
I was checking to see if there was a trap where, like, they change with me, or they explode, or like, I electrocute me into not shapeshifting, because they're made by druids, so I didn't know if they were trapped.
Okay. So yeah, you can get the manacles off by shapeshifting. They just kind of fall off. And you can see, like, a bunch of rune things on the inside. And they're glowing and whatever.
Let's do arcane check, just to see if there's anything to learn that I might know about whatever I'm seeing from the inside now.
That
since
is
there's
very
runes.
much a wizard thing.
Shit.
Sadly.
Well,
You can tell there's
On the
fire
in-
magic in there. Evocation, I guess.
on the inside, I am giddy because in a moment of extreme need, I have managed to shapeshift for the first time ever. But I'm playing it cool because I'm a wolf, and that's how you that's how you wolf. And I'm gonna look what's outside.
Okay. So you just stick your... Oh, there. Okay, so it's a tunnel that leads off. It's very dark.
Well, shit.
And roll... actually, you don't really need a perception check. You hear a door down the hall.
Because I've got super hearing.
No, it's... The
You
doors are
hear
not
a
exactly
door?
very quiet.
Door.
But, so you do hear a door from down the hall.
But I rolled perception anyway. And it was
Okay.
good.
You hear footsteps.
Wasting those good rolls.
Soft, soft-booted footsteps, and kind of the clack of
Coming
like
from the hallway
claws.
we're in.
The hallway to the south of where Greg is.
Oh,
know,
the hallway, the main hallway.
Yeah, I'd
How
hide
big
it.
do you
but
think explosion is
here,
going to be, old
I'll
man?
just hide it, so you can't see down this direction.
Oh.
How big
Well,
do you
since
think
I'm
explosion-
hearing noises, I'm going to close the rock behind me. In druid form.
Okay. So you de-shapeshift and you okay.
And we'll see if Greg can say something interesting about his disapparating companion.
Okay. So Dread and his Kenku goon show back up. And
Wow, thanks. You made this one easy on me, asshole.
okay. So he takes one look at Greg and then one look at the bracers. And then one look back at Greg. And then he looks at the old man, who shrugs. Clever trick. Well, I guess you'll just have to go it alone. Come with me. And he opens the door and motions for you to follow.
Do I do or die? How much tougher looking? I should know this. How badass
You're
is this guy?
fairly certain Dredd can kick your ass twice over, maybe.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Because he's armed, or just because he's him?
Well, armed, yeah. Greg's hands are together, and this guy has daggers and a friend, and probably more combat experience.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
Oh, do you have
Let's-
control over your character? You do. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
let's just say I can see through it a little bit. Like, is there?
Oh.
Are they leaving the door open?
Wait. You're saying you can see through it? Are you peeking through the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
Hello. This is
Going this way.
Alright. So this. Alright.
I can't. I don't know where I went because it's dark.
Alright, give me
I
a second.
presumably saw the hallway shape, but I
Yeah.
never saw it on my screen.
Give me a second. I gotta. Let's see.
I was all gonna like follow them through the cell door and like try to ambush them, and that didn't work. But hey, now only there's a shitty bird next to Greg, so
Okay. Gotta. Okay, so Bird will get you in a second.
okay.
So you're in the tunnels.
oh, am I loading into a different map now?
Yeah. I don't. This goes underneath the previous map. Okay. So you can see. Let's reveal this area, and like you can see out here. So this guy's like hot on your heels already.
Let's see.
Roll initiative, actually.
What does the area look like?
It's rough stone, like rough cut stone, like somebody may have dug out here, somehow. You're not
Just
sure.
like a
but-
cave, so it's not like tall or anything.
There's enough for you to stand, but it's kind of cramped and it's uncomfortable, and it looks like this was not originally part of the prison architecture.
All right. So we'll roll for initiative, but also he's like stuck behind a rock first.
No, he just kicked it open. He is like
I
with
guess,
his like
so it
hello
was not
him just
substantial.
slamming the door open in your face, pretty much.
I was really hoping for a moment. All right. I have to click on my character first. There's like steps to initiative. Fuck.
Okay.
Why does it say no character was found?
That's an interesting question.
I think you might have to select yours.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Something.
That's the weird thing is I clicked on it and it rolled for me while also saying no character was found.
You might want to re-roll that, because that just gave you the 2. Because your dexterity is 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is
you're
it always
gonna,
just gonna give me a 2?
No, it
let's
says
see.
1d20 plus selected initiative mod.
There
and
we go.
everything.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
looks like it was a working roll, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, shit. So what's the situation right now?
So you have a slight lead on him. Very slight.
Alright. Time to work some magic. That's probably the best I can do. So he doesn't have great line of sight right now because he's in the corner, right?
Yeah, he can see you, but he can't see, like, into the chamber beyond.
Okay, so let's have some fun here. So step 1, you can do 30 feet and do an action, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in melee range for him yet. So I'm going to run here. But then I'm going to cast Spike Growth in the hall I just came from.
Okay.
Because I have fun new toys to play with.
You see...
And that covers a 20-foot radius centered on a point. So... That's going to be... How do I draw a square with this thing? Right here. Is
okay.
The point of note. Each square is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so the hallway is now spike growth, but because he didn't have line of sight, he didn't see that it happened.
I think he can see, like, just an edge of it. Just because of the curvature. So he can see, like, the first tile of, maybe the second.
Because if he doesn't have line of sight on any of them, then they actually are not noticeable.
Oh. Unfortunately, he can see them. You might be able to back it up.
Yeah.
If that's what you're trying to do.
Nah, the hall. I need the hall, so he's stuck.
Okay.
I guess actually no, I could back it up because it's a radius. God, it's a big spell. Yeah, that's a better idea then. So 20-foot radius. Basically comes out like this. That's not what I was going for. There, that'll work. Drawing in this thing is confusing. And that's my new toy. Yeah, the transformation of the ground's camouflage look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Ooh, ow. Okay, so... He has
Are you
to make
looking
a
at what the
wisdom?
spell does?
Yeah, just so I know what it does.
Yeah, so it has to beat the, Have you been using 13 as my DC?
No, but I can.
What have you been using?
I haven't been. I've been asking you what your DC is.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Okay.
Has it?
I think
I feel like every time I cast a spell, I'm like, you have to beat a Constitution check, and then you just like say whether or not they passed, and I never
I don't
find
think
out what the
there's been
details were.
ever any ambiguity, but if anything, it's been in your favor this
It's
entire
just
time.
super high and low rolls all the time, or something.
Yeah, I mean that's
As far as
been
I
how
can
it is.
tell, Druid is 8, and then there's 2 from Proficiency and 3 from Wisdom. So it's 13.
Okay. Give me a second.
A lot of my spells, they just have to make a savings throw for
Okay.
themselves.
Although
So
I'm not sure what his other options are, even if he does recognize it as a hazard.
He's gonna run there, and let's see if he checks it. He sees it. He skids to a halt, seeing your thing, and he is going to fire an arrow at you. Hit. So make a Constitution check.
Wait, how did... You only rolled an 11, though, right?
Plus his proficiency and dexterity.
Oh.
I
was gonna
don't
say
have
like that.
these things preset like you guys,
Yeah.
so I have to eyeball it.
Roll a... You said Constitution?
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
You feel... let's see. Okay, so you feel kind of woozy, but you're fine. And then it's your turn again.
Great. Danger arrows. I'm going to keep going.
All
That
right.
seems like a sane thing to do.
You
What's
have
this? Do I see what's around me here?
Yes. So you can see behind you, there honestly looks to be like maybe somebody had set up like a supply room back here. And then otherwise you see this passage, you saw like a little bit of this passage, and then you saw a little bit of this passage. So there's 3 passages and then a storeroom.
Let's see. So Spike Growth is not a concentration spell, so I don't have to do anything to keep it going. Just dotting my eyes here. What is his... He shot a crossbow?
Short bow.
Short bow. So it's wood?
Yep. Oh, right. I forgot, you take damage.
Oh yeah, damage. What's the damage?
You take 6 damage, because
Shit.
you have an arrow sticking in you.
No one told me those hurt.
Yeah, forgot.
This is why people don't like when I do that. Leap of faith. Let's try the hallway.
Okay,
So
so
I can see down.
you're going straight down? Okay, drag yourself, and I'll reveal as you go.
So that's one action of movement.
Okay.
About as far as I could see at that moment. So I still see nothing.
Oh shit, right. You actually can't see shit down here. You could see stuff earlier because there's light filtering, but it's... lizard folk don't have dark vision, do they?
Let me double check my information sheet real quick. I think I just have water breathing hold breath.
If you're another animal, maybe
Natural
you have dark vision.
recovery. There's a lot of tabs that I've put
Let me look it
information in.
Nope. No dark vision. Yeah, so you actually, as soon as you leave the initial chamber, it is dark as hell. So you have effectively run into murky darkness.
Alright, well then I guess my second action is to produce flame.
Okay.
So
You
that I
now
can see.
Sorry. Like, wait a second. There's no light sources down here. We have to be realistic.
I'm looking at it. Lizard Folk 5th edition has dark vision.
What?
60
Is it
feet.
fit?
Okay. I guess I got the DMG right here. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Just because,
So
like...
You're the
pretty
one that has
important.
all of the
Is it
official
gonna be in the,
documents.
is it going to be in the monster manual or the Volo's guide? Because Volo's guide is where we...
You want to grab Volo's guide? I got the monster manual next to me. Volo's guide is elsewhere.
Yeah, the dndwiki.com Lizardfolk 5e race does not list dark vision.
Huh? I have it right here. I can. This is Lizard Folk variant. What does that mean?
That's
Oh,
a new
5e
question.
homebrew. Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
Fucking, I run into this so goddamn much. Keep your homebrew shit off of Google, okay? God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I pretty much just have natural armor, bite, and hold breath. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
no, it
have to
doesn't
be,
look like
you have
things.
not of.
I think
Lizard
in
Folk.
previous versions they did have
In-
dark vision, but
It was sort
now
of like
they
how
have new things.
My
In
character was
3
supposed
and
to have
1
dark vision.
Hiff, there was
Is
there was
seeing in the dark
vision.
even a lizard-like trait?
Not
If you
really.
live in swamp, then sort of.
Back in 3.5, I think it was more of a
I think reptiles tend to rely more on smell.
Like, I don't know of any reptiles even having good eyesight generally.
I don't know. Alright.
Okay. So, you produce flame.
Yep, I got a little bit of fire,
How much HP does this
and
have?
Do you
that's
know
all I
that
can
some
do.
reptiles actually have a third eye in the middle of their head? But it's like
Let's
a
see.
rudimentary, like, very low res one.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the. I think that might be the basis of Lovecraft. He has like these reptilian worshippers and guardians and stuff, and it's all about the third eye and stuff like that.
Oh, jeebles.
That's
Okay.
a lot of dice rolls.
So you hear
Bad
grunts.
noises.
Hacking and
He
slashing?
is
or
no, he's not hacking and slashing. He's just sprinting through. And moments later, a battered and bloody-looking drow comes around
Wow,
the
that
corner,
was really freaking stupid action on this part.
Was that all the damage?
and then he's gonna plink you with another arrow.
God damn it.
And
I just had to
he
conjure a
draws
fire.
his bow.
No!
Oh my god.
Wow, he is
That's
not having
amazing.
proud moment.
Do drow have night vision, or what I know
yeah.
as a...
Yeah,
They
you
have
can-
to vision
yeah.
at
Fuck.
night.
Alright,
Yes.
that's a fun problem to deal with. Alright. So he dropped his...
His
He
crossing
dropped
bow.
his bow. What does he have on him that I can see?
Okay. Daggers, swords. He's got effectively a Batman utility belt full of something or other. This guy looks like he's geared for a lot of things.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. You may or may
Well-
not have pissed off Gorlar's pet assassin, so...
Oh, great. Oh, great. Hopefully he's really battered then. Oh shit, what are we gonna do here? I wonder how... I assume I can take damage from my own spike growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says when a creature moves through it. I don't exactly have a mist form. Although maybe one day. I think I might take the advantage of what time I have. Let's throw the fire at him and start running.
Okay, so you're... Wait, do you have to recast Continual Flame, or can you just keep hucking it?
Actually, yeah. Let's see. It probably counts as an action every time, doesn't it? So... The darkness thing's really a problem right now, as it turns out. Let's see.
Oh, it's Conjure Flame, not Continual Flame.
Yeah, it's not Continual Flame.
Sorry. Produce Flame. That's the one. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, you can attack with the flame, but doing so ends the spell.
Yeah. Then I won't be able to see, which is kind of a problem.
You can still cast another spell if you're while holding the flame. I'm not going to count that against you.
Well, this could be fun. Moonbeam. Shit. Shit. That's like the worst roll.
Alright,
that's like all the spells.
well, he takes 6 damage, and...
Well, at least he took all of the 6.
yeah.
Shit. Let's
All right.
see. At that point, because that's an action, I'm going to move again. Oh, trying to break line of sight. And
Oh,
right
interesting.
now...
I
What's
didn't
up?
realize that spell has a duration of...
long.
Yeah. That's cool,
Yeah.
actually. I like that.
So there's a moonbeam right there.
Yeah.
And I get to keep it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's only targets who enter it, so him leaving it will not be more damage, sadly.
Yeah, but I can make him re-enter it.
Now, what does that do to his dark vision? I know that some creatures that have dark vision when exposed to light actually get blinded temporarily.
That's specific spells like Daylight or like a Flash Bomb would really fuck up his eyesight.
Okay.
But
So
that's
the
about
thing
it.
about moonbeam is that I can move it every turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, he picks up his bow,
And it has a movement speed of 60.
and he's coming after you. He is faster than you.
Fuck. How's he looking right now?
Singed. He looks real pissed. Like, earlier he was just kind of like, oh, you're serious. Fine, I'll chase you down. Now he's, like, legit mad.
Is that the furthest he's made it so far?
Like, distance-wise? Or...
Yeah, was that his whole turn because he had to pick up his bow?
Yeah, he had to pick up his bow in the middle of a moonbeam and then come after you.
Well then, I'm going to move the moonbeam. Guess where? Right here.
Now, is that an
There we
action
go.
to move it, or how does this work?
Let's see. Yeah, you can use an action to move it.
Okay.
I was double checking if it was action or bonus action. And I'm gonna go again.
All right.
This can't go wrong. How could
He's
this plan
gonna-
ever fail?
All right, roll damage.
Motherfucker. Oh, for the moonbeam?
Yeah.
Right. Boom. I programmed all my spells before today. Oh, it gives you a red number if any of the dice rolls are minimum, but it's a multiple
Okay.
damage dice roll. I mean, multiple dice damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Roll damage again. Oh wait. Give me a second. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Yeah, roll damage again.
What? What happened?
I'm getting
When a
0
creature
plus
enters
0.
the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
So it happens at the beginning of his
Twice.
turn too?
You're destroying him with this
So
thing.
do I need to roll 2 more damage rolls because he started 2 turns inside of it?
No. Roll another damage, then it'll be his turn. Then yeah, so
It's just
you
like
might as well do
orbital
that.
laser beam.
Okay,
Jesus.
yeah, roll 2 more damage.
All right. Well.
Oh my god!
Hey, look,
Okay.
green numbers.
He doesn't emerge. He does not come back out.
And there goes all of my level 2 spells.
A crispy ass drow corpse just kind of teeters out.
Ugh.
Fuck, that spell's not okay.
That spell is very, very ridiculous. God.
Okay.
Damn.
So you just smoked a drow, and Keith, give me a low or a high.
Hi.
All right. Let's see. So you hear noises behind you.
Shit. Well, I can say with certainty that he's not a shapeshifter.
But well, I mean, he is shapeshifted from living to dead. Does that count?
Well, just one of the characteristics of Moonbeam is that it reveals shapeshifters when they fail to check.
Yeah. Nope. He was very much just a drow, a badass drow with like 70 hit points that you
Liquidated.
destroyed. Yeah. You toasted
Let's
him.
see. So I suppose perception check then, since I'm hearing noises.
Okay.
That's not a 1.
Shell, you also hear noises.
Wait, where am
Oh.
I?
Let me reveal you. So you two are here. You came from down there. I'll explain in a
Oh.
bit. So I guess Shell, Drez, and
Cliffhanger
Greg
it,
don't know
cliffhanger
this.
it, cliffhanger it.
Okay.
Don't
Is
talk
it-
about Shell and Skitter and go back to Greg.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Sure.
would be good
It's
taste.
why not?
Parallel editing, that's how television
Okay.
shows work.
Okay, let's do
Dun,
that.
dun, dun.
Let's
Like you
go
hear
back.
sounds and then you see Shell, then cut.
Yeah, so we have Shell in the area. So we have Greg. Except for Greg, well, your friend just ran off. The Kenku has pushed you down the is pushing you down the corridor, and you now have like a small entourage of dudes.
He didn't have a chance to react before that.
Maybe. Okay, he's
When it was
starting
just a
to
stupid Kenku.
he's starting to hustle you down. The Vine guy has shown up too. Sorry.
It's basically a small-armed Kenku and like a shitty kindling man.
Well, I mean, the Kenku is like full size. They're not small. But yes,
Oh.
there is
I thought they'd be like 4 feet tall. I mean, he's huge.
yeah.
Greg's not a large creature, but
Greg
he's
is
real
huge.
big.
This looks like you know the Kenku that were with Fleshrender earlier, the ones that were actually fairly beefy. This is one of those guys. In fact, roll a wisdom check.
Maybe he'll do a cool like die-hard kung fu like weapon swap move.
Okay, you recognize this is the guy that ran away from you earlier.
Oh, wow.
He might have joined up with Gorlar.
I don't remember. How tough were these guys with Flesh Render?
It took you a while to kill him.
Okay.
Not that that means anything with this group, apparently.
I detect hint of bitterness. Alright.
You just had to read what my skill did and make it worse.
Yeah,
Alright.
apparently.
Okay. I cast spell. I'm going to cast command on Kenku,
Okay.
which is target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or follow command on next turn.
He punches you in the face. Actually, no. You know what? He hits you with his spear. He's not having it. He misses. However, the little guy is going to grab you bodily by your face.
Ew.
You now have like vines and
By your
shit
face body.
growing like inside your armor and are effectively grappled.
Alright.
That's creepy.
Oh, there you go.
But you have like vines in your beard and your hair and your armpits. This thing's
I
gonna
lost track
stink
for a second.
in the
Did the
morning.
old guy do something already?
Okay, no, the old guy's just watching him passively.
Oh, he sucks.
The old guy does not give a shit. He looks amused.
I see Drow up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me.
He's extra crispy.
Oh yeah,
let me
he
delete him from the ether. So the Kenku, after missing you, is gonna try and recover, and he's like, shit, what would he say? Dread said to take you upstairs, so don't resist, or I'll have him choke you. And you can like feel the vines around your throat.
What can do?
So you're just gonna go along with it?
Submissive Greg?
I mean, I'm grappled and I have no weapon and my arms are bound. I don't really have a whole lot to, like, double
Okay.
not ability to move.
I
I
guess
don't
he's
know.
just gonna have to bug Barrett.
Considering Keith took on the Drow, I was seeing if you were going to be equally rebellious, but no, this is fine. Okay, so you were
I
marched
attempted
down
rebellion. It did not go well.
Yeah. So you pass by doors, and then you go to a set of double doors. And then you're brought out into this. There's like schmutz on the walls and ground and stuff like that. Looks like this place is fairly well used. And so you're brought, down the side corridor. I'd rotate it, but whatever. And then you've got this big set of stairs. And you're brought upstairs. And you were brought up to... You're brought up to here. Which you can't see shit. Give me a second. Let me copy you. Okay. So you are here, and this is actually, I think, going to be the very first map I ever reveal the whole thing to you in once. Okay. There's nothing here because I haven't finished populating it. But, so you are in a big circular arena. You see Gorlar up maybe like 30-40 feet in the kind of the
box.
The box. The one where you have kings and stuff like that. He's got a pair of ogres sitting there with him. And let's see. Let me grab a couple more things. Okay. We're gonna do...
Oh. The plans was an arena.
I'm almost expecting to see an Acklay, a Reek, and a Nexu in there, but nah.
Okay. So in the arena are a couple of things. Give me a second. So there's a small mob of villagers. I only have one, so I'm just gonna copy them a couple of times here. Okay. But a small mob of villagers kind of on this side, and they're the, like, weird drowned-looking people. A couple of guys that look pretty similar to, what Skitter looked like when you first found him. And then 3 Kenku that look like they probably were part of Fleshrender's guard. And there's, like, goblins and ogres in the stands and stuff like that. I could throw them out there if you want me to, or I could not entirely.
No,
it is
okay.
Okay, so you are brought up to this arena, and then your guards kind of disappear. I'll just drag them over here or something. I don't know. And Gorlar stands up. It looks at you. Oh wait, no. I guess the Kenku is still here. Gorlar stands up, and he's got your great axe in hand, and he looks at the Kenku, and he's like, "What? Where's the other one? Where did he go?" And the Kenku just kind of looks at you, and looks back behind him and shrugs. And Gorlar pulls a lever, and the kind of staircase behind you slams shut. There's like a mechanism to drop a portcullis gate, and then he hucks the great axe at you. Well, not you.
That's the worst time to critical miss.
Actually, you know what? Here's what happens. He kills one of these guys. And
That's
he
really
sits
funny.
down. He sits down looking satisfied.
I was going to say that might look intentional.
And yeah, it looks intentional, but your axe is over here. And then he's gonna be
Okay.
like, what are you waiting for? Begin! And they're all going to... Jeez, I don't know, roll initiative. There we go. 1, 2... What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna discount that second 19 because dumb nonsense. Okay, so Bird, you go last. Let's see, so...
I'll be back. I may have accidentally loaded out because I tried to drag the extra Quispy image into the image, but instead that just made that window that, and I had to load the D&D again.
Okay. So, despite what you may think, the groups are actually going to kind of charge. They're kind of charging for you because you're undefended.
Okay.
The villagers are actually, they don't give a shit. They're kind of milling about. But the
Milling like villagers.
yeah, there's some more like goblins and kobolds. I'm realizing like 4 kobolds and goblins versus 3 kenku seems maybe a bit on the unfair side of things. Okay, that seems a bit more reasonable. So they're gonna kind of converge on you, and give me a low or a high.
Low.
Okay, let me see. There we go. All right, they're actually gonna start fighting each other.
Well, things are kind of working out.
Eh.
Except for the no companions part.
Okay, so the villagers are milling about, and these 2 groups are fighting each other. The kenku behind you, on the other hand, he is going to take a stab at you and miss.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to book it towards Great X. Are my hands still bound?
No.
Okay.
It seems like they were, it requires kind of a command to bring them together, and somewhere along the way, either they lost their charge, or they were
Okay.
decommanded, or something.
I feel like
Alright,
that
so I'm going to
Kenku
take,
doesn't
2
understand what
movement
gladiator
action.
combat is.
Maybe when the gate closed, everyone's shackles came off. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's probably when
Yeah, yeah, probably. Okay, we'll go with
Okay.
that. The moment he pulled that lever, your hands came free.
Okay, we're going to take 2 movement action and go to Great X.
Okay.
I'm just amused by this guy that apparently will like
so that would be
bring in
60
a
feet?
guy for a gladiator combat and then just stab him in the back.
Honestly, he looks kind of surprised that he was trapped up here.
6?
Uh,
Is that right? Or do I need more distance?
Gorlar was
That's
displeased
about
with
it.
his performance.
Yeah,
Okay.
by the fact that they didn't bring Drez up, this Kenku may or may not be screwed now.
Oh.
But that's the Kenku story, and you don't need to care about that Kenku.
It's sort of like that Gamorrean guard getting left in the Rancor chamber.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for most of these things are not nearly as cool as you just said
Yeah,
it.
if you go
anyway.
purely diagonally for 60, then it's 6 squares because it goes
Yes,
515,
that's what I
515
thought,
unless they
yeah.
changed it.
Okay. What's happening now?
So that was the double move? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
60 feet.
Okay. So the-
Diagonal movement sucks.
yeah. So the Kenku is going to... I mean, the Kenku's chasing you, but he can't stab at you, but he like kind of ends up over here.
Okay.
I guess maybe here-ish. Okay, and the other, the Kenku and the Kobolds are fighting each other. I'll roll
Okay.
some when you get there, and we'll see how many are remaining.
Sure.
I'm not gonna roll everybody's actions
Alright.
from that mess.
We're going to do another double movement, I guess. So I'm going to be at X.
Okay, so you get to the axe, and the Kenku is going to kind of come up, and then he'll see... So you get to the axe, and the villagers are starting to, like, kind of close in around you. Because fresh meat, I guess.
Okay.
Kenku sees this, and he's going to go over here. Okay. So you got your axe, and they
Well, I'm at it. I haven't picked it up yet.
yeah.
Do
Okay.
sweet whirlwind.
So you are at your axe.
Okay. I'm going to pick up X. Is that action or move?
Move action to pick it up off the ground. It is embedded, so it takes a little bit of effort.
Oh, so move action means that's all I can do?
No, move action is like
Oh, okay. It's
yeah.
just combo of both words. Okay.
yeah. So you could
I'm
still
going to
attack,
take-
or you could cast a spell, or I can't
Alright,
get rid of the rest of the axe.
I'm going to pick up X, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on self.
Okay,
That's a +2 bonus armor class for 1 minute, it looks.
give me a second. I'm gonna try and get rid of this axe.
10 minutes of,
Wait, just
of,
10 minutes of
+2.
+2 AC?
yes.
That's kind of awesome. Okay.
I
so
told
that puts
you
your-
before session, shit opened up big time for Greg.
Okay, so that puts your AC at 19?
No, I don't have shield, remember?
Okay, you don't have a shield. What's your armor bonus?
It puts my armor class at 14. Because I don't have shield.
You're wearing splint mail, right?
Actually, we never established what armor I'm wearing.
Yeah, you're wearing splint mail.
Oh, that makes difference. What is splint mail? Armor class?
Heavy armor, disadvantage on stealth, and 17 armor class.
Oh, so I'm at 19. Well,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Heavy as shit, though. Okay.
No problem for Greg.
Okay, so they're just gonna swarm you.
Okay.
You're in a box of zombies. And they're just gonna start wailing. I'm just gonna start rolling and we'll see if anybody even
Oh, of course.
let's see.
Fucking course.
so that's
Brains.
there are 7 of them, one more roll. Okay. So you get hit twice. Okay, so you take 16 damage.
Okay.
For those listening to the audio version of this podcast, Greg is currently in an undead burrito.
Yes. And he just got crit twice.
That's not good.
No.
Right. So I guess it's going to be my turn again?
Yes.
Alright. I guess I need to start, chopping.
Aren't they undead?
Let's see.
They are
If
undead.
they're undead, then I can use, I guess, protection, good, evil. But I need to save my spells. I only have 1 left for today. Let's see.
I assume both paladins and clerics have like good anti-undead abilities, right? Or is it just
Turn
clerics?
undead is a later ability.
I
And
don't
I think
have,
only for clerics. I don't know.
and only for clerics. Yes,
I don't know if
that as
paladins get it
paladin.
anymore.
I don't get this paladin. Okay, so I'm going to need to chop away out of here. So I guess this guy behind me on bottom is who I will be target.
Okay. Roll to hit. All right. You hit him, and honestly, you kill him. These guys are no different from the
Minimum
ones that
damage
you've seen.
Okay.
roll.
Yeah.
more than enough.
I then move out of there
Bird,
to
don't you
about
get
here.
bonus? You get bonus die on great axe rolls. Remember?
It is. I have my great weapon.
Yeah. Which
Arc-
does?
That is. I can trade -5 hits to +10 damage.
I thought it was you got to re-roll another. You got to roll twice with your die.
Let me look.
Here, I can go grab the book if you want me to. But I'm fairly certain you get to re-roll your die on a minimum.
It also doesn't matter. Well, okay. Let's do this right. So great weapon, paladin 5e. When you roll a 1 or 2 on damage die for attack, you make with a melee you are wielding with 2 hands. You can reroll die and must use new roll. Okay. So we will reroll for damage on that. So we'll just take the damage part of this roll.
Yeah. Okay. So you
10.
definitely kill him. It was kind of shaky earlier, but you definitely
Okay.
kill him now. Okay. So you are now free of the zomburrito.
Gross.
Yes, very.
But you are smarting a little bit more than I think anybody was expecting there. Alright, so the Kenku are embroiled on the, let's see. The Kenku are embroiled. Let's do. Oh, and this guy is dead. Okay. So the Zomburrito is going to be able to kind of catch up with you, but they're pushing. They can't all make it. So you only get 2 people gunning for you right now. Okay. And a miss and a hit.
I have armor plus 19.
Yep. They have a +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you take 2 damage, but don't count it because I forgot they only have a +1 to damage, not a +2. Sorry, I'd multiplied their standard damage by anything. So you are now at 16 down, whatever your full HP is. And it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, got it. Okay. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on self. That's 1d8 plus 2. Alright.
Okay. You're feeling better?
Yeah. Greg had a better day. And I'm going to take some move.
You hear Gorlar from above. Come on, Greg! You're better than running away.
I'm a big enough man to not feel too dazed.
Alright. Let's see, so...
Roll a pride check.
Give me a high or low.
Hi.
Alright. And... another goblin falls. They're like a little bit more enmeshed at this point. The goblins and the kobolds are not exactly looking like they're having a good day. Alright, let's see. Zomburrito time. So... 1... Let's see. Okay, they're trying to cut you off. They're out for Greg's now. So let's see. Miss and miss. Your turn.
Choppies.
Was that Choppy? Okay. Yep. Which one are you going for?
1 to lift.
Okay. Remember, you got long ass arms, so you can hit the guys in the back too if you really want to.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to hit the wrong guys.
I just gotta remind him. Bird seems to neglect character features until specifically told, or
and
he
then I
does
move backwards.
research. Okay. So the squadron of zombies is just gonna kind of follow in. They got some hustle on. Miss, miss, and miss.
Okay.
Armor of Faith is nasty. They
Yeah.
can only hit you on a 18 to 20.
Choppies.
Okay, which one?
We do one tile up.
Okay. He goes down.
And I just keep stepping back.
Okay.
It is called flying kite, right?
Give me a high or low.
Hi.
All right.
Birds kiting ads.
All right. One of the Kenku goes down, and give me another high or low.
Hi.
All right. This guy's gonna peel off and go after you.
Oh.
Oh, that's
He's been
fine.
watching, and he gets stabbed. He's not going after you. That's the attack of opportunity. I actually have to roll these.
It's amusing
You get
seeing
stabbed by whom? Goblin?
The goblin that he was directly next to.
Yeah, he disengaged.
Which really doesn't do much to him. Then he's going to try and hit you. And he hits you for 6 damage.
Okay.
I take it he has a spear?
Yeah, he has a spear. Technically, he's also got a falchion, but he's been using the spear for whatever reason. Okay, so the squadron of zombies is going to roll in. and they're actually going to attack the Kenku and you. So they hit the Kenku and they hit you.
They're rather indiscriminate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Kenku takes 3 damage, and you also take 3 damage.
Okay.
One wonders if Greg hadn't had to run in for the axe, if they would have even joined the fight.
For the people trying to rules lawyer me for GM roles, please stop.
Wow, you get the rules lawyered from people who aren't even playing game. God damn.
Okay, it is your turn.
Let me think one moment. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, the cardinal rules being broken, which is that a bunch of people can see what you can see as the GM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Approximately
Alright,
the entire
I'm going
audience.
I'm going to use Abjure Enemy
Okay.
on the Kenko,
Okay.
which says he must make a wisdom save unless he's immune to being frightened.
Nope. Oh,
Okay, so he's fine.
yes. Well, that was
Alright.
just a bonus action,
Abjure Enemy.
wasn't it?
Let me see. Abjure Enemy is I believe that's a bonus action. Let me
Okay.
check. Uh, duh, 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 duh. I actually can't tell. I'm looking. Can't see.
I thought it was. Okay, Oath of Vengeance.
As an action, it's not a bonus action. So
Okay.
I guess I also move.
Oh yeah,
that
as an
far.
action. Okay. So you move. And give me a low or a high.
We'll do low.
Okay. Good for you. So he is gonna realize the zombies might be a little bit more pressing, and he chucks his spear over them. Alright. Let's see. The zombies are going to surround him.
He chucks his spear over them? What is he
Natural,
thinking?
It was a
natural one.
Oh no, I see.
Oh boy. That's
Okay.
about as bad as that can go.
Okay. It is. Oh yeah, give me another lower high.
Hey.
There we go. Nope. Okay. Geez, I guess yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
That Kenku just became that character in every episode of Walking Dead that just got introduced that episode and is going to die horribly about 40 minutes in.
I was actually just thinking of The Walking Dead, like that despicable character that betrays the group and then gets left behind. to
The
their
guy with
fate.
the glasses from Shaun of the Dead.
I hated
Spaghetti guts getting ripped out.
I hated that scene, but I also hated that character, so I was like kind of okay with it.
Alright, I move to the kinks of Kuz and I attack him.
Okay. Let's see this smack him. You miss.
Okay.
This poor guy. Alright, so he is going to... I don't know what he's going to do. Give me your low, high or low.
Hey.
Alright. He is going to... He pulls out his sword, his falchion. I actually don't know how much damage these things do now, so I'm just going to use old rules. And he's going to... he is going to kill one of the zombies. He didn't notice you just tried to take a swing at him. Okay, and the ghouls, zombies are going to...
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. This guy's looking pretty... There's feathers everywhere. And it's your turn.
Alright.
So the name of that weapon is the most debated pronunciation in the history of the world, right?
Alright, you
took
cut him in
snakes.
half. He dies. There's just a pile of feathers and blood and mush. This poor Kenku
Alright, and
didn't
then we
even see you coming.
We step backwards.
That's a disengage action, so
Oh, I
And
mean...
2 zombies.
that would be your move.
Oh,
so you
because
could,
the 2 zombies.
yeah,
Okay.
because they're actually threatening you now.
Okay.
It always bugs me how, like, Dungeons and Dragons RPGs are generally, like, really shitty mechanically. Because they have, like, the easiest base to work off of, yet they still screw it up. I don't know how.
None of them are ever faithful recreations of D&D, even vaguely.
Which is a shame, because, like, I've been playing a lot of, like, turn-based tactical RPGs, and I'm like, you can just port the mechanics over,
we
like,
talk about that
one-to-one.
later. I want to focus.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just gonna move in.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to focus? Are you sure you don't want to debate for 20 seconds how to pronounce that sword's name?
Okay, they're clawing at your armor, but you are standing strong.
Okay. We smickums.
Oh.
Alright, I hit the one in front.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
He goes down. I guess I should have had a bunch of attacks of opportunity earlier when you were running away. Whatever.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, lucky you. I'll remember for the future. Okay. And they're just going to take swings and miss.
Okay, let's just speed this up.
This bird really needs to learn whirlwind.
Oh, wait. Which one, top or bottom?
Just
you
spin
killed-
with that axe.
I guess it doesn't really matter. You just kill both of them.
Alright.
Okay. So, while we're at it, give me a couple higher lows.
Hi. I don't know. Hi. All hi. Let's do that.
Okay. So,
It's a good thing the bad guy's like a super villain instead of just actually killing us.
this guy's dead. And this guy's dead. So the Kenku, the goblins of the kobold have been holding their own. They've managed to take out one of the Kenku. But they're not dead. They're looking kind of battered and bruised across the board. And you have... it's your turn, so... pick your poison.
Alright.
Or whatever you're gonna do.
Let's do... Hang on, I have to sneeze. Or do I?
I'm on the edge of my seat. Is he gonna sneeze? Or is he not? Find out on the next episode of Dungeons
Alright,
and Dragons.
I'm going
Grave
to
of
run
Wind.
forward.
When you get down to
And
it,
I'm
don't
going
we
to
all need
kill-
to sneeze?
I'm going to, not kill, I'm going to attack the little, kobold, or goblin, or what the fuck.
Okay. Yeah, you strike him down. And then the Kenku that he was fighting is going to come up and take a swing at you and miss horribly.
Okay.
And then the other two are just duking it out.
Alright. I'm going to, when do I take bonus action?
You can take a bonus action whenever during your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use, Hunter's Mark. It is my
Okay.
Oath of Vengeance spell. Those are, automatically prepared and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Not Hunter's Mark, my apologies. Oh, that's all. I was looking at the wrong one. I want to use Bane, which is regular action, it's not the bonus action. So, up to 3 creatures of my choice that I can see must make charisma saving throws.
Okay, so every single one of them.
Okay. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack or roll of saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled from the attack or saving throw.
So whenever they have to roll something, it's a minus d4.
Yes.
Okay. So... okay.
Is my internet die?
No? Sorry, I'm just writing
Oh,
things down.
Jesus.
What? You okay?
My internet is die.
Oh, so your stream is Bork?
No, I mean I
I
cannot
think
hear
he's,
teams.
he's hearing the
speaking to
best
teams.
noises.
Oh.
It is maximum roboticism.
Oh, that's okay.
I will attempt to rejoin.
Well, while we're at it, Back to the tunnels. As well.
Sure.
Well, he is indisposed.
No.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll refocus on you. I gotta clean this map out. This nice little like sneak peek of like next time on Grave of Man. Oh wait, Greg's back. All right, back to Greg. All right, so back to Greg. What is Greg doing? So you cast Bane on everybody.
I cast Bane on everybody, and I guess I just wait.
Okay, so the Kenku facing you is gonna attack, and normally he gets some -1 die 4 every time he tries to attack you.
Yes.
Okay, well he missed you anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother. And the other Kenku is going to miss. Okay. As the kobold misses. Your turn again.
Alright, a tick.
Alright, you hit him. You hit him for 9. And we're just gonna tit for tat this. Okay. Alright, he misses you completely. Can I do like... Can I do that? Awesome. Okay, I'll just keep that around. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, it's your turn. And you miss. And then the other guys are... Oh. Kenku kills the kobold in the back. And I guess he's just gonna stand there waiting. Now it's your turn. Alright, reroll your damage.
Okay, we'll take that total.
Okay. And he's gonna take a swing at you and miss. Okay, so the other Kenku is gonna roll over, and he does not have the -1 die 4, but I'm not going to change my formula
he should have
here.
it. I did
You
all
should
three.
have it because it goes up to
But
3.
he saved.
Oh, he saved.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he saved. He was
But
the only
we'll
one
just
that did.
subtract that because lazy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Has Greg taken any damage since the burrito?
No.
No.
19 armor class is really hard to hit, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to kill the Kenku that you've been fighting.
Okay.
And the other one is going to take a swing at you and miss again.
I look
I
at
guess
Kenku, and I say, nah, I don't say shit this time.
Okay. Well,
Greg is tired of this
you
shit.
take a chunk off of him.
Oh no,
Okay.
I only
And
have so
he's-
many chunks.
He's gonna miss.
I'm not.
You're like the opposite of Lauren.
Hey! Those are just bad rolls.
I know. Do you see his rolls?
I know. They're consistent.
Yeah. Bird stop pack in the game. Alright. Fucking. Yep. It's
Stop
your turn
cheating
again,
this
Bird.
entire third party feature we're all using.
Alright. You kill him. That was like the saddest round. He's just like desperately trying to like maybe take you out so
I
you can
have
live.
armor of God.
Yeah,
Alright.
none of the Kenku ran away this time.
They can't. There's no
All
escape.
right. I step into middle of arena, and I start mugging for audience. I assume that they're around,
Are they
Okay.
gonna cheer?
and I start shouting,
So
Greg, Greg,
you
Greg,
hear-
Greg.
You hear
I really
Gorlar in the back, kind of laughing, and he joins you. He's like, Greg, 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 and then he pulls the lever, and the trapdoor in the center of the arena where they normally bring things up drops out in front of you, and you're underneath you, and you're dropped down back into
Well.
the prison below.
I really thought you were gonna go for like, are you not the entertained?
Yeah, but then he stood
No,
in the
I
center of the
don't.
arena.
I don't make movie references.
Then he stood back in the center of the arena, which was like too perfect. So
That's amazing that he walked
Yeah.
straight there, yeah.
yeah, all right. So you have
Witness puzzle.
2 ogres waiting for you. Let's see. So when you get over the fact that your tailbone has received quite the blow, the ogres come out of a side room. I guess they kind of came out of the side room after like a bellowing shout from above, and they're going to surround you. And yeah. Let's see. Do you probably recognize them? Maybe. Though I don't have names for them. I don't know. We'll just go with
Grog and Clug.
Yeah, Grog and Clug. So Grog and Clug are gonna look at you and be like, "Come on." Let's see. The problem is I only have so many like gravelly man voices, so they're all gonna sound the same here. The other one's like, come on, Greg, just give us your axe, and we won't have to hit you. Clug won't have to clug you. And they're armed and armored.
I have no spells remaining. I have no. I have nothing left actually. So, I jovially hand over axe and I say, "Yeah, did you see that shit up there?"
No, but it sounded fun.
Yeah, it was not that time.
And then Clug clugs you.
But I gave him axe.
You have been clugged.
I have 19 armor class. He can't clug.
He has a +8 to hit.
Shit.
You've been clugged for like more than that, probably twice that. 12 damage.
Okay, I'm at -3.
Okay, you are out cold. And so, Greg is recaptured. Drez is off on his own, and Alarn and Skidder are still missing in action. Will they find each other once more, or will they be separated and eliminated one by one by Gorlar's arena? Find out next time on the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.